Hi, everybody. Thought I would try to do a longer live this time. Not sure how long though, but like I said in the description section and everything, it's just been really busy. It's really busy here right now, but not sure when we're going to be able to. Hopefully, here soon we'll be able to get on here and do the live where I'm going to be selling my pieces. Oh, excuse me. Goodness sakes. Um, but we're getting through it. We're just trying to make the most of it. Oh, golly, goodness. I've literally had the sleepies all day. I took some cold medicine last night to help me fall asleep, but when I got up at 5:30 this morning and I've been up since, I spent the majority of the day fighting the sleepies. And then when I finally drank my Starbucks coffee when I was almost to the bottom of it, it being gone, then I finally started waking up a little bit. But now, here it is, evening time. My carpal tunnel's giving me trouble again. Oh, yeah. Wish I'd quit yawning, for goodness sakes. Golly.
I'm going to print out one copy. One for Mom.
Okay. Pictures. We had some pictures taken, and he's making some copies. So, certain of us.
Which of these do you want a copy of?
Either one. I don't. Okay. They're both really nice. Oh, I gotta find my photo albums. If I even have any room left in any of them. I don't know. And like I said, most of my photo albums, I think, are buried in that closet. So finding them's another entirely different matter. It's like, oh boy. Wish I could get this living room done. Wish I had a better way of sorting stuff, like, and be able to, once I get some stuff sorted, and be able to put it down in the storage box downstairs. But it's just a lot. It's easier said than done. And keeping all my business stuff together too, for my resin pieces and everything is tricky as well, because I try to keep them all together in the general same area. Because I don't want to go, oh no, where'd it go?
Good enough?
Aww. That is nice. There you go. And if you need to trim it off, honey, I got scissors over here. If you need to trim off some of the white. But sometimes, if you leave the white on, if you can stand it, you can put stuff on it. You can write stuff maybe that you want to write or something on the border. Brooke's here. We're having fun. But the last 2 days have been exhausting. And then we take her up there again tomorrow to see Michael, and she gets the whole day with him from 7:45 to 2:45 or 2:30 roughly. So me and Dad just tool around, Marion. We found a Starbucks, so we'll probably end up there again. But we'll go to McDonald's in the morning after we drop her off and get us some breakfast, and that way we can get out the door quicker here. Hey, Kalika Brat, I knew you'd be back. That was a given. I got my Pikachu that waited for me. I'm always handling him. I like my Pikachu. because fluorite's a good stone anyway. It's got a lot of positive energy, and we definitely need it some days when things are just this crazy. It's like, oh my gosh. Hello, Kalika. Hello. Great. Now mommy can't get anything to drink. Thanks a lot. Oh well. I'll have to wait until she's had her mommy lap time because we're gone, a big part of the day. And by the time we finally get home, it's like after 5 or so, usually our time, and 5 p.m. or 6 or somewhere around there. And then, of course, as soon as we walk in the door, the cats are wanting their treats. So then daddy's got to rush about and get them their treats and get them all settled. And in the meanwhile, he's trying to get his stuff put back where it belongs, his things put up that he took that day, and stuff. So, hey, Kalika. Be careful, baby. Don't scratch mama. Be careful. Be careful. Oh, so yeah, today's, you could say it's been busy. My brat cat. Hi, say hi, brat cat. She's like, hi, everybody. Yeah, no, probably not. Knowing her. All she knows is she wants mommy. She wants her mommy time, and she don't care who likes it and who don't. Because, sometimes she'll get down off my lap and go run about or play or sleep or whatever, and then she'll come back, and then other times she'll be gone for a handful of seconds or minutes, and she's right back again on mommy's lap. Yeah, so sorry we haven't got that live done yet, guys. It's just things are busy, crazy here. We're trying to, get each other through it, and I think we're doing okay. It's a lot, it's very exhausting. And then having to go over to mom's too, because Chris had to take some stuff to Carl that he'd done for him. And, of course we want to visit a little bit. So, and then once we get done from there, finally we come home. So hopefully tomorrow we'll be able to come straight home and it'll be done. But, Chris told mom that, it's probably not going to be, we don't know how soon we can get you the pictures. Just bear with us because, with everything else going on, it's
Scanned in.
they're scanned. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Yeah. Yeah. And then tomorrow, he's got to go get a computer that wasn't able to be delivered today because we weren't here when it was delivered, and they have a bad habit of delivering to the front door, which we really wish they would not do. We wish they would follow suit like everybody else and pull up to the back door where Maria, our neighbor, might see them, open the door, take the package, and at least have it for us until we get back. And she would see that it was ours, and she would see that it was apartment H, and she'd be like, okay, and probably just take it into her place until we got home, so it's safe. Nobody's going to bother it. The main thing is getting the people inside the building too. So, but sometimes, they'll get lucky and a delivery person will be able to get in straight away. Other times not, in which case, if I don't happen to look out and see that the truck's down there, and run down there so they don't leave, without dropping off whatever it is they're dropping off. And even, when it's not our stuff. If it's for a certain other apartment in the building here, we just put the package in front of the door of that apartment. That's all. Because that way people's stuff ain't walking off. Because around here it probably would. There's too many criminals. They're always looking for their drug money. So they don't care how they have to get it and who they have to hurt. All they see is dollar signs so they can get more of their dope. Sadly, that is the way of the world anymore. So we take it as it comes. But
yes, I'm still here.
Because GTL has got things so screwed up, we can't even set up a visit to see Michael ourselves because we would like to be able to see him too, of course, but they've just made it so fucking complicated and so hard now. We haven't been able to. Thank you. Poor Pops is running around like a chicken with his head cut off. because he's doing all this stuff, and it takes a lot. Right now, this is kind of just our relaxed time, our chill time, the day is done. Let's just kind of relax and, kick back, whatever, until tomorrow and do it all again. I got to decide what I'm going to take with me to do tomorrow, because I did get my letter finally written to Alicia, so I need to get that in an envelope here and put a stamp on it and get it mailed. And I also got to find my other box of envelopes that I thought I had in my pink bag there, and now I can't find them. I'm like, oh boy. Along with my MLM folder, so I can send some people that have been sending me MLM stuff my letter and see if they'll do mine and send me $5 and 5 stamps, because we could definitely use the money right now as usual. Because, cost of living being so ridiculous anymore, it's like $20 suddenly might as well be 40 or 50 or 80 or, it's a lot. It's especially when it's like you don't have any money really to live on, and it makes it hard. Or, things to get too chaotic and crazy. I mean, I'm still waiting on something in the mail that hasn't shown up yet. It's like, oh, brother. So tomorrow being a weekday, I'm probably going to have to call the number again and say, hey, where's my stuff? It's had all this time and it still hasn't shown up. So either send me another to replace it or something, because I'm tired of waiting. Also got to get the orders shipped out here in hopefully a day or so, because I got some stuff that I'm shipping out to my friend Vicky. She bought 6 of my jewelry boxes, and I'm very grateful and appreciative. So I want to get her stuff, understandably so. But because, we're up at 5:30 in the morning, and then we, rush out the door to go up to get Brooke up there in time for the 7:45 as best as we can. And then we just figure out, okay, what are we going to do for the next 7 hours? And I try to take plenty of stuff to do. And the night before, like tonight, will be my night to think about, okay, what do I want to take? What do I want to... Today I wrote a letter to my daughter. Do I want to take my notebook paper tomorrow in case I might write some other stuff out? Probably. Take like a deck of my cards, maybe do a card reading, or even just a daily, which is one card, daily message. Write it down. I've got this really cool book that Brooke gave me as a gift that you can do 3 spread tarot cards. And I don't know if the whole book is 3 spread, but even if it is, that's fine, because past, present, and future, you can, find out a lot. And it depends on how you formulate the question and what your focal point is, because you have to have the right focal point. And if you're not sure what to ask, I have always found that it's a nice rule of thumb to say, what do I need to know about my past, present, and future now, so that I can better prepare for what's coming next. See, forewarned is forearmed, meaning if you know something's coming, then would you not want to know about it, so you could prepare yourself for it, so it's not such a blow when it does happen? I certainly would. But things just, they get crazy. You try to maintain it. You try to get each other through it. We do for the most part, but it's exhausting. It takes a lot of energy, a lot of effort, a lot of time. And Michael doesn't seem to understand how much this is killing us, as far as gas and everything too, because of how much it takes, because we're running her up there 3 days in a row. So that's not only the gas to get up there and back, but the gas that we're using while we're up there in Marion, running around trying to find something to do for 7 hours, because we can't get in to see Michael. So we have to utilize the time the best we can. Now that we found the Starbucks we did in town in Marion, we're probably going to end up there again, which means that I may want to stuff one of my pillows in my bag. Spray it down real good with lavender first so there's no critters on it. But take one of my pillows from home because all you have is those wooden chairs to sit on. And oh man, after a while, your tailbone starts going to sleep. And I was like, oh man, I actually had to stand up a little bit today just to give my butt a break. Because, being in there for long periods of time, then yeah, those wooden chairs get to your backside pretty bad. But I've been doing a lot of healing for some friends and stuff.
I'll be able to do the library tomorrow.
Library? Oh, right. Yeah, right. Because today we had to have a backup plan because the library was closed. But tomorrow it'll be open, so we'll be able to go back to the library. Ow. I need to quit cutting myself. I scratched a spot on my arm. It's like, oh, great. Now that's going to burn like a mother flipper. And also, not knowing, the weather can tell you only so much, whether you look at it on your phone or whatever. But what it's actually going to do, you don't really know until you're there. Like today was pretty good. It seemed like it was a pretty decent day. Borderline summertime, but it ended up getting cold towards the end, especially when we was over at my mom's. I was starting to get cold. I had to walk out to the car just like this. So when I did, I just went ahead and put my coat on, even though I knew it was good. No, I rode home without my coat. I think it was. I didn't put my coat on until we actually got here because I figured what better way to carry it upstairs is just to put it on because it's so big and bulky. I would rather put it on and wear it. That's just wax melts. That's not candy anymore. Poor Daddy's gonna cry. There's no more British candy. No, I use the tin that the British candy came in that Brooke sent us. I use it for my little wax melts that I give away, as like a free gift to customers when they order. Like I've got this really cool set of what I call witch coins. I've also got my jewelry boxes. I've got a handful of things, some jewelry pieces that Brooke, she assembled for me because I wasn't doing it right. I was trying, but I wasn't doing it right. So she got those done. So we'll have those to show as well. I just don't know what day. I don't know if we're going to be up to it tomorrow by the time we get home or not, because by the time we get home, it's after 4 or 5, in the evening. And it's like, oh my gosh. So at least at the library, you have a little bit softer seat to sit on, depending on where you sit.
That's what Daddy feels like doing. Just lay down on the floor.
I would probably, I might end up, let's see, I don't know if I want to. No, I don't know if I want to take one of my laptops or not because I have trouble with signal issues and I don't know what on the computer I'm going to get to work while I'm there. So if I can't get anything to work, then what do I have as a backup plan? I'll take notebook paper. I'll take a book to read, my tablet, which I can read stuff on that. I've got games I can play on it because I can always plug in earbuds or, Oh, you want to play with? Sissy gonna play with the baby bratses. Bug. Yep, they want their bug. Yeah. Yeah, so hopefully here soon, maybe by Tuesday, hopefully. We'll be able to finally get the live done because I was going to try to do it on the 3rd, but apparently that was a bad idea because that didn't happen. But it's nobody's fault, it's really not. But I did want to show you guys my latest pieces. Well, this is the first batch I made of these particular ones, but There's the green man. And this is all the bigger they are. See? Really nice. And then there's Gaia. Green woman. So I've got these in the green, which I'm going to keep for myself. And then I've got a set of these in purple. Those are for sale. But if my daughter Alicia sees them, then they'll be gone. Because she loves purple. Of course, my Pikachu, which I was showing off earlier. Isn't he pretty? He's fluorite. He's made of fluorite. And I love Pikachu from the Pokemon. I always have. Pikachu. I can do his voice kind of good, I think. So that's a lot of fun. Roach, get off my green man. What the flob are you doing? Get off. Get off. It's not for you.
Oh, jeez.
Roaches, good gravy. Gravy and mashed taters. So yeah, we're doing a lot of healing here right now, but I decided to pop on because I didn't want everybody to think, where'd she go? Just, we're just enjoying our time with Brooke because she has to go back on the 12th. And, oh, golly crap. Oh. Doggone cold sore. Got another cold sore. Well, nobody's on right now anyway. I mean, I don't know if anybody will pop on or not, but at least this is a little bit of, a kind of live that, people can watch just for more or less, you might as well say updates. And Pop's putting his feet up finally. Tired from the toils of the day. Oh. But at least we got some nice pictures. Brooke got some pictures of her and Michael and stuff today. So Chris made some copies for a couple of us. And he'll do the rest tomorrow, because...
Or the day after.
Or the day after, because, it's just that busy. Yeah, a month later. But... Oh, it's a lot. Ooh. So she's playing with the kitties in their bug right now.
It's down to 23%.
The little laser pointer thing that they just love to play with. Or when one of us humans does it for them. So Sissy has fun playing with the kitties. Having them chase it all about, Gives them something to do because it's boring here for them, I'm sure, to a point. Because it's, the apartment's tiny and there's just not enough really room for them to move around. Or, they're just like human kids. They got to have stuff to do, They got to have... different forms of play, like the laser pointer is definitely one of them. And Brooke sent me a link, or somebody did, I can't remember, of the automatic ones. Yeah. Was it you? They have these automatic ones that are the laser pointer. You can plug it into somewhere and you turn the thing on, let them chase it as much as they want.
They got plenty to do. They can start helping Daddy by cleaning out the litter box themselves.
Yeah, like they're gonna do that. We'd be rich.
Helping with doing
First
dishes.
time we get a cat to clean out their own box. Yeah, we'd be rich.
Well, they can learn to use the damn frickin' toilet.
My cat Mungo, he used to use the toilet and flush it afterwards.
Oh, you can train them. Yeah. You can train them. I haven't seen too many.
Shown up.
Yeah.
He can open up doors as well. He'd just come into your bedroom and it's like, excuse me, sir.
Yeah. Like I said, just like human children. They come and go, they come sometimes, they want your attention at the worst possible times.
Carmela's got to stand in the bathroom when we're taking showers.
Yeah.
Hi. Madam.
What? What did she do?
Just clipped Bella around the face and hissed him.
Kalika, quit. Be good.
Come here, Bella.
There's enough for all of you guys to play.
Bella, come back.
Come on, baby.
I was like, no, not if that bitch is gonna be smacking at me and hissing at me. I didn't do nothing. I was just trying to play. Oy vey. Kalika, quit being so mean. Goodness. So I hope everybody's doing okay and having a good day themselves, you know. Oh, goodness. I don't.
Order in the court. I'll have a cheeseburger.
I want a Shamrock Shake. They only have Shamrock Shakes during the month of March every year. It's a seasonal thing at McDonald's. So if you don't catch them while they have them, you won't get one till next year. It's like, man, I got to get me a Shamrock Shake one of these times. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. Even if I have to, use my own money to get it. So Dad's not paying so much. Pops. Crest.
Finally finished with the bills today.
Yeah. He finally just got all the bills paid today. And
Took that to Starbucks.
yeah, because it's like, oh boy. Because it's just been, it really has been that busy. So bear with us. Hopefully when we finally do get to do our live, we'll have a lot of fun, with it. Get a lot of pieces sold because we can definitely use the money to live on right now, get through the month, help out any way we can, keep gas in the car and stuff too. So, and be able to go out and do some fun stuff, maybe only a couple of things, but at least I got a letter written to Alicia, my daughter, and she talked to me briefly last night. And I was glad that she was able to call and
remember
finally had a free minute.
what she said about answering.
Yeah, that she's bad about answering. I know. So that's what I was talking to her about. She said she struggles with it. She's trying to do better, and she don't mean to do it because she feels like it's upsetting a lot of people.
She still hasn't
and stuff. Me. And she don't mean to. She don't mean to upset anybody.
I sent her a message at 11:50 this morning. Still no reply.
Well, you can always call her before it gets too much later. Because it's after 8, so I don't know what time she goes to bed or anything for the night.
Oh.
You're being brave, Bella.
So, oh yeah, a lot of times you'll end up with all four of them. All four of them start playing with it. It's really cute. They all like their bug.
I need something that uses more power.
And now that I have 4 laptops myself, I definitely, as soon as I am able, I need to get me another wireless mouse. So I have one for each laptop. For now, what I do is I just, if there's one of my laptops I'm not using, right now I'm not using my Chromebook that Maria got me. I'm trying to give the poor thing a break because I exhaust it. I know I do. I expect too much from the poor little thing, so that's why I was like, you know what, I'll just give it a break. And so I use that mouse for one of the other laptops, and for this one I use my pretty flowered one. Well, I think it's kind of flowers and colors.
I was hoping to have my new one today so I could take it with me tomorrow.
Yeah. And you know, when you
Oh,
take a
I gotta get a
laptop, you
CD
can
for
hook
that
up to a Wi-Fi. Like we'll be at the library, so we can hook up to a Wi-Fi there. Maybe I'll take one of my other laptops and see if I can have any luck with it. Because when I took my new one that he gave me recently, I was only able to get IMVU to load. So it's like, whoops.
Brooke, cdkeys.com.
Yeah. I think I have because I'm an affiliate with them. I should have a code.
Because I need to get a key for this other one. Well, yeah, I should probably do that.
More computer stuff. But I've got to pick out one of my pretty dark blue
Hopefully
square
that
jewelry
Windows
boxes to be able to add to Vicky's order when I send it. Because she ordered 4 square jewelry boxes and 2 of the round Zodiac boxes, which are these. These are the Zodiac boxes. They got, they're a little bit bigger in how much you can put in them and stuff, but I'm having to give them at a discounted rate right now until we get the mold sorted to where it's making the more spherical, complete
crap.
spherical shape
They
like
don't
it's
have
supposed
Windows.
to.
They're games only.
We're not sure if it was something happening shipping or if it was me putting crystals down around the sides in the mold that causes it to
Yeah,
bulge
it's
out in
games,
such a
but it's
way
not- I
that
need Windows.
when you do a Zodiac
Oh, yeah,
box,
no.
it's not perfectly round like it should be, the bottom
Just
half.
games.
The lids come out fine. See, they're perfectly spherical like supposed to be. Now we just need to do that with the mold sorted. Oh no, come on. Quit sticking together. This is only one of them, and I don't know what zodiac sign this is. I think this is Scorpio. But that's one of the zodiac pendants that as soon as we can get some assembled as necklaces, I'll be selling his necklace, and Brooke will be selling some
Windows
too.
10 Pro,
Because she's getting the
$5.99.
same mold, I guess. So she wants to. I said, "Do you think they'll sell?" She said, "Yeah, I think they'll sell."
Supposedly
Pretty
it's
good.
$5.99.
I said, "Okay, cool."
Oh,
Windows 10 Pro.
that's a bargain.
So right now, just to kind of briefly go over my list without showing any pictures right now, I got small cloud coasters, large cloud coasters, some jewelry pieces, the 12 zodiac signs. I can do an earring and necklace matching set very easily. It just is going to take me a couple of days, and right now I'm completely out of resin. So, as usual, until I get some of my pieces sold, I'm not going to have any money to buy any more materials. So, it may be a while. I've got the jewelry pieces that are already sold, ready to sell. Only a couple different sets of those, though. And then keychains, which the keychains, upon request of the customer, can be used as a pendant and earring set, or you can actually use it as keychains. Totally up to the person, how they want to use it. And then the witch coins. So when I do a wax version of the witch coins or the pendants, the zodiac pendants, I try to do that to give as a free gift, to customers, to say thank you for your order, because right now it's all that I really can give. And once I can get a bigger, better workstation, which probably ain't going to happen until we get moved and get into our house, which we still don't know how long that's going to be. All I know is whatever it is we're still waiting on from them, we have not gotten. That is the very thing we need so that we can start bidding on houses, because you can't very well move into a house if you don't own one, and in the process of owning, you have to check them out. You have to see what's out there, what's available. and it's got to be within a certain price range. So the rural development will pay for it, give you a grant or whatever, preferably one that you don't have to pay back would be ideal. So I'm trying to be hopeful and optimistic, but right now I'm just very limited as far as I don't want too much product at one time, and then nobody wants it. So I'm trying not to make too many batches, and I've already got a lot. Most of which seem to be the cloud coasters, which I have, like I said, in small and large. And I have a lot of those. I have a handful of the square jewelry boxes, a handful of the round zodiac boxes, a handful of a couple of different of the witch coin sets that also could be turned into a piece that you could wear as a necklace, but they would have to tell me ahead of time so I could have my husband drill a hole in the top so that a link could be put in it, and therefore it'd be able to be wearable on a chain. I got a lot of my jewelry on right now. Stuff that Brooke's given me and everything, and I got to find a pretty chain or choker or something to put my opal on that she gave me. She gave me a fire opal, and I've always wanted one. So, and it's a little key. It's like a little tiny key, skeleton key. It's adorable. So I want to do it justice. I want to be able to wear it preferably as a choker, even if I have to put it on a piece of yarn. Which is easier said than done. I mean, I'll try, but if I can't do that, getting a choker necklace just the right size is not always easy, and it's going to have to be sterling silver, which means it's going to be expensive because I can't do plated metals. I can't do gold plated. I can't do silver plated. It messes up my skin. It turns it green, and it hurts. So I would say that is a severe allergic reaction to some element, the nickel or whatever it is, the lead, I don't know, whatever they use in these coins. It just kind of, my skin don't agree with it. My skin don't like it.
Can you do stainless steel? Stainless.
Yes, I can do steel. Yes, I can do steel. Yep.
Always a good hit if you can't get
Yeah, because it's nice and sturdy, and steel is going to be put together pretty well. So yeah, you're going to have a longevity with it. You wouldn't with.
You can go in the shower and stuff like that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. Exactly. I don't know if this one tarnished or not. I've been afraid to look. I may have killed it and took all the gold off of it by having it on in my shower, but I didn't want to take it off. Usually I take it off before I get in my shower. I don't want to do it.
Because it ends in ITE and it damages in water. It will disintegrate like selenite.
Oh, really?
Any crystal that ends in ITE, do not wear in water.
Okay, I'll remember that because I know one of these is. Yeah, this.
You'll have none.
Yeah, I think this one is the one that's my fluorite, so I got to remember that because I know these are a tangled mess around my neck right now anyway because the chains are small, so I need to get them. Probably should start getting them unfastened just so I don't. And then decide, and like she said, when I'm not getting ready to take a shower. I took mine earlier. But next time, for sure, make sure I don't have.
Wow.
Okay, come on.
Grainger, we're here for you with professional grade industrial supplies. Count on real-time product availability and fast delivery.
Okay, so. Whoop. Take them off one at a time so I don't lose them. And see if there's any that I can kind of put on here together with any others too. So then that's less chains to wear. Okay. This one's going to be tricky. Because every time I've tried to take this one off, I always failed miserably. Come on. Where are you at? Where are you at? Please be on there. Please be on there.
You know that Big Burger detergent jug is 85% water, right?
85%
water. I thought I was getting a better deal because it's so big. If you want a better clean,
I think I finally found it. Did I?
Pure concentrated cleaning ingredients. Don't pay for water, pay for cleans.
Save $10
Okay,
when you spend
come
$30
on.
on Tide and Downy. Water content based on the leading Bargain liquid detergent. Must buy at least one participating Tide or Dreft detergent item.
My hair gets in the way.
Downy and or Balance Scent Booster, liquid fabric softener, or dryer sheets. Prepaid card by mail. Visit pg1rebate.com for terms and conditions.
It's time once again to enjoy Kosai without the kids. It's Kosai After Dark Mardi Gras on Thursday, March 9th. This party is tall enough, so bring your ID, your beads, and buy your tickets now at kosai.org. Kosai After Dark, March 9th. Tickets and more info at kosai.org.
Get ready for a new neighborhood to explore at State Farm Park in iHeartland on Roblox. It's the hottest new place to see concerts in the metaverse. Check out State Farm Park in iHeartland on Roblox. Go to iHeartRadio.com.
Kidding me?
To get started. On the podcast Really Not Really, join best friends Jason Alexander and Peter Tilden along with experts, newsmakers, and celebrities in a search for answers to life's most baffling, intriguing,
Seriously?
and annoying questions. Those things that make you go, really?
I think there's a 17-year-old in Rhode Island who ran a candidate that was a big thing.
Really? Well, that's news to me.
Kalika's gone and stood on it.
Really?
Flew out of the
Listen to Really Not
printer.
Really on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your
I
podcasts.
hear you telling me.
Searching for pressure powder. We have full
Ugh.
Instructor down at Aspen Ski School. She needs more ski instructors to slalom through the day-to-day. Indeed can help her hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. We instantly connect you with quality
They
candidates
need
with
that
resumes
for
on Indeed
tomorrow.
and their job description. Visit Indeed.
Okay.
Oh, another copy of Windows 10.
There we go.
Terms and conditions apply.
I'd already had bought 3 digital copies. One's there, one's there, one's there. So I had to get another one.
But thanks for letting me know that about the fluoride, sweetie. So I know for sure to take it out because I love my fluoride. I don't want to disintegrate it.
Anything that's in ends in
ITE.
can't
ITE.
go in water.
Okay.
That's an easy way to remember then.
Yeah. Yeah, like another one that I worry about is my 7 Angels pendant here because I don't know, this is that process. They put it through, it looks like gold, but it's not. You know, because I don't even want to think about how much that thing would be worth if it was real gold. So,
Only thing I wear in the showers is sterling silver.
Yeah. I wear
Hers is white gold.
these, because I can't get these off anyway, even if I wanted to. But they're 925, and then these ones can come off, but I never take them off. And they're 925. And these are on constantly.
Hers is white gold because she wanted gold, but I wanted it to match. So I got her the white gold.
look at my little critter. I think it's so cute. I don't know what it because it has kind of a long neck.
Oh, it's an orange panther. It's a giraffe.
Is it?
It's a
Oh.
llama, sorry.
Oh, one of his ears got broke off, but he's so tiny. He's
He's a-
so cute.
He's orange calcite. It's not broken. That's just how he was made.
Oh, really? Okay,
Yeah,
good.
it's got
I was
a
afraid it was
dodgy ear.
got broke.
He's just
Thought it
got
got
a
broke.
Smaller ear.
And here's the green one. Is that like a? I don't know. I don't know what if that's an aventurine or it's a real pretty green though.
That's what I can look up.
Yeah, green adventuring.
Okay.
Color changing LED light base.
Amazon will be your best place.
See my little critter. He's cute. He's yellow calcite and he's a llama. And this is a green venturine. These
You know what?
are some of the latest pieces that came in. A chunk of the cauldron wax mount that she gave me that I ordered, and I'm burning it down. What?
I'm really feeling like we're old fogies. 'Cause
Yeah.
It's just after 8 and I'm ready for bed.
Poor Pops.
Eat dinner at 3 o'clock and in bed by 8.
Yep.
Color changing.
It can
Oh.
me up.
Trying to find something. Come on,
but
where
it's a
are
small
you?
one.
Sometimes I
They
put
look bigger
stuff
in the
somewhere, and
picture. That's
Yeah.
the one it is.
Where to put it?
3 inches. That is a little bit.
That's the
Oh, I need to.
maybe it's in this one. Well, there's my snake. I don't know
I
if
guess
I'll be able to.
something like that might do.
I don't know if it'll fit. I'll see. Maybe not.
Weather, remember 8 song. And I'm striking.
But I'm a little reluctant with that one because of the open.
They're all open. Unless you get.
Well, I've seen ones that have like a plastic piece over that open area instead of just the LED right there. Thinking of something that's going to kind of keep the light from
Like
spilling
these
all the
ones.
way out. Yeah, something like that.
But they're more.
Yeah, that one
They're a little bit more pricey.
is.
Because I'm going to leave it on the
Keep
stand.
forgetting my snake is going to have to be put on with a link.
And thinking of something that might be projecting the light up a little more instead of all over.
So I can't do that one.
Well, I'll figure out something.
What about? Is it even in here?
Hey,
Horses.
Squeaky Butt. Daddy tried to steal your name today.
Yep, he did. I don't think that's. Nope. I'm looking for my
I'm gonna get you.
Capricorn
Where are you
panda.
going? Where are you going? Think you going someplace? No. You're not going anywhere. Daddy. Yeah.
No, that's not it.
Daddy, get there. Get mommy.
She don't want mommy, do you? She don't want mommy. Let me go ahead and put this in here, though.
Reading again? Yep. He's got to keep his girlish figure.
Yeah.
Pregnant girlish figure, maybe.
Oh, stop.
You haven't picked his butt up.
I went to go.
Yes, I have.
Get my phone earlier, and I was walking out there. I saw a cat that looked like her walking along, and I was like, "Is she outside?"
Yeah,
No.
we got lots
There
of
is, yeah, there is one around
There's
here
at
that looks
least-
like her.
Actually, there's at least 2.
Looks very similar.
I was like, "Oh my god!" And then I
There
was like,
you are, my
"No,
lovely.
It cannot be her."
No, she won't even go out in the hall.
Nope.
Now, Kalika, on the other hand, go out in the hall, but just stands right there by the door or sits by the door. Boo
That's
has
what I
to
did with it.
try. Boo goes up to the door and sniffs a couple of times. But uh-oh. You got eye burgers? Uh-oh.
That's the fire opal she gave me. Isn't that cute? And that's a little skeleton key. So I gotta make sure I put this on right. And I hope please slip on the chain easy. Come on.
Bill, I know he does.
What's up? This is Mitchie.
Goes outside.
Sam? This is Jordan. I'm a love of the band. You're listening to Striker on Out of Work.
So take it out.
Nope, those are going to have to be done with links. They're going to have to be done, have to have some links put on them before I can wear them. Because I try to, come here. Like this one needs a little eyelet piece in the cork in the tip here. Need to screw an eyelet piece in there, glue it in with some Gorilla Glue, and then I can wear this on this chain with the other one, which is right here. And they're both heart bottles, but this one's a different shape. See? That one's like that. So, and this is the top. So yeah, those will have to be done a certain way before they will be wearables. And I got me some beautiful chevron amethyst. Got 5 of them. And a candle that Brooke had brought me that she made. Let me go ahead and put this back over here. Not burn myself.
The reason the cats don't come in
So,
anymore. Daddy moves around too much.
trying to condense down my necklaces. You know, like wear so many of them during the day and then, you know, take them off at night to sleep. So,
Away so she can get through. Come on. Mika.
Come on, then.
meow.
She won't even sit on Daddy's lap. She'll gladly walk across Daddy on the bed. So I can usually tell the difference between her or Cleek or Carmela coming up on the bed. Carmela doesn't walk on me.
Come on.
Come on, battery.
There we go.
Woohoo! Down to 11%.
Yay. Because what I try to do is like even one of my necklaces like this, I'll take it off at night because of the weight of it. And only wear this one, my Green Man, which this was the one I was trying to get off again because I know the chain's tarnished again and it's starting to bother my neck a little bit, you know? And it's just, it don't want to come off. I'm like, how am I supposed to clean it? I can't clean it if I'm wearing it. Oh, golly. But at least I got the others off. We're going to have to put links on the Fire Opal and one of my little Capricorn pendants before I can put them on a chain and wear them. It's like, darn it. I'll try to work on that tomorrow. Well, probably won't be until we get back though, you know, from the day visit with Brooke and Michael. Oh, and if anybody wants to know, I think you said like between 5 and maybe 8 for these.
Yeah, if you
Between 5 and 8 for the Green Man, Green Woman.
I would do them for like 5 like that, but if you end up like drilling and adding something so they can be hung up and like placed on hooks on walls or even on Christmas trees, like decorations.
Yeah, like ornaments.
Okay.
These would be actually a good size for an ornament, probably. So, yeah. So if you want extra stuff done, if you want like holes drilled in them so we can do links and stuff so they can be hung up, let us know. And then those, yeah, we'll probably have to charge like $8 for those because then it's a longer process that we have to put them through to, you know, make them usable the way that the customers wanting to use them. Oh, golly. I found these. Oh, yeah.
Black Keys. Group from Akron, Ohio.
Trying to think of what color to burn. We got some orange here. These are some of the like the wiki candles over there in the clear plastic. That's what these are the size of those. And these were some I had, I guess, kept in my bag, in my pink bag for when I was like, sometimes I didn't always know when I was going to be at my mom's or something. And if I felt, like I wanted to like burn a candle or something, then I would try to have a batch of these over there. But to keep the healing going, because as you can see, another candle's gone. I just hope it's helping. Trying to help our people that's sick and help them get over it as quick as we can. And I still got to do that spell for Alicia too. Oh no, you didn't. I thought my nail, it felt like it was snagged again. Like another one's breaking. Okay, we light this candle and ask for continued healing to our friend Natalie and her boyfriend. Blessings of the day. Thanks for the blessings of the day, and thanks for the blessings of tomorrow, and for this time with family, and help us to keep utilizing it the best way we can and enjoying it the most that we can every way we can. There we go. And my tacky wax. I call it tacky wax. Excellent for, putting, like if you got a candle that won't stay up in a holder, you put this on the bottom and boy, it will it then. You've never seen the tacky wax? Oh yeah, they're real nice. Because that's how I get them to, I fasten them more securely in that tin that way so they don't fall over. And it's not that expensive. Especially when you have a candle, you like have maybe a certain size holder and you can't get your candle to stay up in it. You put a little bit of that tacky wax stuff on it and it'll good. It costs that much either, I don't think. Like you can find that at just about any place that sells, I think, candles.
Yeah.
Get started on your next job today with the parts you need when you need at AutoZone or AutoZone.com. Restrictions apply.
You know that a big part of the detergent jug is 85% water, right?
Trying to give me some ice water. I got some in the fridge, but.
It's Cosi After Dark Mardi Gras on Thursday, March 9th. This party is $10 so bring your beads and buy your tickets now at cosi.org. Cosi After Dark.
Take on the and now, what level of clean is available for your home? Introducing Ecolab Scientific Clean, a full line of professional-grade cleaning products for all your home's needs. So you can clean like you mean business. Now available exclusively at the Home Depot. Out here with more stuff. Get ready for a new neighborhood to explore. So grab some friends and check out State Farm Park in iHeartland. Start your visit at iHeartRadio.com/Fortnite. Everything on Twitter. Yes, he's on and on social. At all 1057
Oh. Oh, Christ, we're not being married now. What'd she do with him?
And you know, I've been walking around with my top on backwards all day. Isn't that funny? Oh, that's such a hoot. See if I can do this. There. That's better. I figure, see, the thing about that dress that I was wearing over top of this is it comes up under my arms in such a way it's too tight. It's enough that it sits there and irritates the skin all day, and then it starts itching, and then guess what? You start scratching it, and then it becomes sore, and like, okay, I'm at home now. We're done for the day. Holy mother, look, my ice completely melted. That's funny. It didn't even last 2 seconds. My Harry Potter glass, she got me. But I know I need to drink. See if I can make myself drink something like this at least once a day. That's better than just constantly pumping sugary stuff down me and then not drinking water. Because then I end up dehydrated later and I end up having those scary episodes that cause me to wake him up in the middle of the night because I think I'm dying. And it's not a comfortable feeling when you're just going to use the bathroom and you feel like you're about to black out. You know, I know the signs now when I'm dehydrated, and I also know, Janet, if you would drink more water, dum-dum, you wouldn't be getting dehydrated now, would you? Very true. And I stabbed myself cutting my wax. It didn't bleed, so of course it's sore as heck now. I should have done it inside the metal lid. Then it wouldn't have been so bad. Yeah, sometimes like I said, I took the Alka-Seltzer last night myself. 1, I was in pain. 2, I knew it would help me sleep. 3, so even if I was getting bit on and stuff, I wouldn't feel it. You know, I would just be able to sleep. Because the most that happens is I itch, you know. And I didn't want to be up at some weird hour again and throw myself off even more. So that's why I struggled with sleepies all day long. And the weather didn't really much help. I mean, even though part of it at least was halfway nice, you know, kind of sunny and, you know, not too bad. But the temperature was a little cool. It was still noticeable, you know. Like I remember I finally took my sweater off that I had over top of my dress when we were sitting in the Starbucks because it's like all glass, you might as well say. And where we were sitting, it was like, yeah, it was like right on us. I'm like, holy kit, you know, I got to take this off now because I'm getting too warm. So I did that. And then after I did that, I didn't put it back on. I didn't see the point, Because when you flip-flop your body temp like that, that's what'll throw you off and then possibly make you get sick or something. I don't want to be sick right now, for sure. So it's like, dang it. But anyway, I'm so excited when we can finally do our live so we can get those pieces sold and finally have a little bit of money, to spend for whatever. Like I said, like one of my main things is keeping gas in the car and stuff too. And, having that little bit of extra for whatever we might need it for that we don't think about. What? What are you shaking your head for?
First and foremost, if you're going to be doing the business, you got to put the money back in.
Yes, I know that. I was only speaking of if it comes to where we need some of the money, it's there. I know you got to put a good chunk of it back into the business because that's, I need to get more resin, and stuff. And I just wish I could find a place where I could do it, but down in the basement's out, even though that's where the most space is and the most table space is, certainly. Because, like you said, it can't handle being in certain temperatures. It won't set right and stuff like that. So then a whole batch can be compromised. I don't want that either. So I'm probably going to have to put some more ice in this when I drink some of it down so I don't end up overfilling the cup. Hi, BB. What you doing? Squeaky, squeaky. Daddy was a squeak butt today, so you missed it. It was hilarious. You would have laughed your ass off. Wait a minute, cats don't laugh. Never mind. But you would have liked it. You've been like, Mommy, what's he doing? What's he doing? What's that noise? Here's my Carmela. Sissy already played with you guys. Sissy already played with you guys with the bug. Okay? Mommy don't feel like playing. No. Just wanted to give you some lovies. Lovies. Boop. And usually she'll shake her fur and then she'll run off. Or she'll stay because, oh no, you can still pet me, Mom. Just don't pick me up. Right? Yeah. Huh? But you don't seem to realize, kiddo, Mommy bending down to pet you, it kills my back. And she's not one that usually jumps up on my lap unless she's in a lovey mood. Baby, I'm just drinking water. That's all I'm doing. I'm just drinking water. No more play. You guys already had your play with your bug. Sissy played with you guys. Look at her. Look. What are you doing? Oh, you going to come up here like that so I can pet you better? Okay, that'll work. Yeah. I love it when she's in a lovey mood because she does this thing with her paw that's just so cute. And she'll have a certain pitch to her. When she purrs, it's like a higher pitch, more. It's really cute. Hey, baby girl. I love you. I do. Love. Love. Yes. Mama loves you. I know you don't like me picking you up. I try not to a whole lot, baby, because I know you don't like that. And Mommy is definitely not trying to make you mad at me. I like Daddy. Daddy, he freaking lays you on your back, and I know they hate that. I hope it doesn't really hurt them, but I know they don't like it because it makes them insecure. That's why I hold her the way I do. I always put my hand under her hind feet because that lets her know she's not going to fall. It gives her a more comfort knowing that Mommy's got her. I'm not going to let her fall. No, it's in this one. My card still hasn't showed up. I wish the heck I would hurry up. It's looking like I'm gonna have to call them again Monday and say, "Hey, it's still not here. What's going on?"
This next song was recorded by Linkin Park 20 years ago. Today, it's the second biggest song in the nation. Lost in at number 2 on Out of Order.
And besides, since we'll be at the library tomorrow, there's, there's like reading and stuff I can always do. Find an interesting book that, let's see what this is about. Don't have a Marion Library card, but what, baby? What do you want? What do you want?
Punch in the nose.
Yeah, that's always your go-to. Punch in the nose this, punch in the nose that.
Here, Daddy gave me a punch in the nose.
You better run. Daddy's going to punch you in the nose.
Punch
Better
you
yet,
so-
he's going to pick you up and lay you on your back like you don't like.
I'll punch you in the nose so hard your sister's nose will bleed. Come here.
Ooh, I know what I can do.
Smack her around.
I can show my treasures that Sissy got me.
Smack her
Well,
around.
my daughter, Brooke.
Smack her around.
Feathers. Yeah, I knew that would get her attention. Feathers. No, better not do that. Mm-mm. Yeah, dangly things in their feathers, and cats love feathers. This is their feathers, but it's a little alligator clip, so you can hold a cigarette or something. Oh, there's that thing I was telling you about, Brooke.
Mommy's got dangly things.
See, it's got the number on it, and then it's got the phone number down here. That's for the card that I'm waiting on. What?
Mommy's got dangly things.
Yeah, and
That's his favorite plaything. It's dangly things.
well, he can't have my dangly things. Okay. Here's my wax melts. Can't wait to get my first batch. She had to help me open these. Because I didn't know what I was doing. That was so funny. She's like, "No, Mom, it's like this." I'm like, "Oops." And I love the smells. Oh, it smells so good. These are glittery pumpkins. Pretty blue. There's 4 of them in here. Here's my poor Rexy cat that got demolished. But that's okay. He's going to be a lot worse once he gets melted down anyway. Because then he'll just be liquid. That's what they're made for. Okay, this one is bubble gum. I'll have to remind myself, do not eat this just because it smells like you can. Elephant. Isn't it cute? And it smells like bubble gum. Yep. Aromatherapy. I love aromatherapy. So nice. Ooh, yay! Some more Purple Rain. And this one's pretty rainbow colors. Or multiple colors. Oh, that's cute. Ooh, that smells good. Look how thick that is. Nice and thick. Purple Rain is one of my favorite scents. I knew it would be. We got a green pumpkin here. What scent is this? I can't see it because I don't have my eyeballs on. Whoa! Okie dokie. Smells good. Where are my eyeballs? They are
Night.
not. Oh, I know where he is. See, I got to be careful that the couch don't swallow my wax melts, because yeah, couch likes to eat stuff. Get something stuck down in there, you'll never get it again. Not until we go to move. There's my eyeballs, so I can read the small print. Okay.
Get the right price at the right prices. eBay Motors, let's ride. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply. On the podcast, join best friends Jason Alexander.
Says Spooky Pumpkin. It's a pretty green one. Irish turf. Isn't it pretty? Smells good. Oh, wow. That's different. I like that. That's a different, yeah, that's a really good smell. Yeah. Yep. And since I've never been to Ireland, I would love to go, because I actually have family there still. I don't know. Okay, got me back. And he is the salted caramel. Make sure I'm doing this the right way and not break him. But again, some of these you do have to break up, because if you put them in there too big, it'll overflow. Oh no, he already got broke. Dad, nabbit. Oh, it smells so good you want to eat it. That's half of him. And it's a Ouija board. He's got a Ouija board carved on him. That's cool. I got a pumpkin that's salted caramel too. I haven't burnt yet. Or melted, rather. And that's them. And we'll keep them in here until I get the others melted down. Not that it matters, if you can have a big enough thing to put them in, absolutely. But me, this is just kind of my way of, oh yeah, this was from this batch. And definitely keep it sealed because of the roaches, because I don't want them like moving in and nesting. And this one, which I'm dying to use and haven't been able to yet, it helps with weight loss. It has a gel that you rub on your stomach, and then these wraps that you put around. And she said you got to drink a lot of water with it, which is understandable, because you don't want to get dehydrated. Because this is liposculpting fluid, lotion liposculpt, wrap kit envelope, paraben free. Oh wow, that's a decent sized bottle too. I love the color. It's real pretty. It's like a blue violet, and then it's got the wraps. Okay, there's the wraps. There's two of them. Get in there. Get in there. So I can't wait to use that. But she says it's best to do it during the day. So, and she's probably right. So you're most active during the day. And so this is something you want to try to do like as soon as you get up in the morning or something. My spell candles, which I love. And then we got some Dragon Beauty and Glimpse of a Unicorn. Haven't opened either of these guys yet. I'm pretty sure I've had this one I got from a Yuli, Glimpse of a Unicorn because I thought it was real pretty. So, yeah. Got a lot of goodies. And that's just some of them. And I keep them in this bag so I don't get all together. Get off of there. We'll go ahead and put this in here for now. I've been trying to keep this middle cushion more cleaned off, so, or I try anyway, because Chris gets on me about, I have to have everything right around me all the time, and it's not meant that way. It's not intended that way. It's just because of our limited space here. A lot of times stuff does end up accumulating in the middle cushion, and when it does, then I try to, go, okay, where can I put this stuff, because he doesn't understand that some of what I was able to find out through some spirit guides and stuff and my ancestors themselves, saying that in their time when they were alive, they didn't have anything. They were very, very poor. So like what ended up becoming all their possessions that they owned was just this small little group of stuff. And that was all they had, so of course they wanted to keep it close to them, and I mean, this could go all the way back to Native American times. I don't really know. I'm not for sure yet, but I was able to determine that because they had nothing, I have an abundance that they would have never had in their time, and they didn't have in their time. So part of how they come through to me and let me know that, we didn't have anything hardly. So I can imagine what that felt like, I mean, you can even think back to like the Great Depression, perfect example. It affected a lot of people, for I don't even know how long it went on before things got better and stuff, if it was just a couple months or what. But, with the way the world is right now, who's to say we're not headed for something like that again? I hope not. But, going to war with Russia, I mean, who the hell wants to do that? It's like, can we please just stay out of it? I agree with Brooke. Can we just stay out of it? We don't, why do we got to get involved? We have nothing to do with Russia. They're way over there. Let them stay there. People we're thinking about is the Ukrainians. God, can you imagine the hell their life is right now? That's just not right. How many more people are going to have to die? Innocent people before shit straightens the hell out. It's heartbreaking. Makes it hard to get through the day. You ready to go down, hon? Oh, okay. Just wanted to make sure. Because I know you're still getting used to that. I don't know if you got adjusted to our time difference. Because it would be 2:00 in right now. Yeah, it'd be like, come on, Brooke. I know you want to stay on with me. I love you. If you fall asleep, it's okay, because you'll see the rest later. It's okay. Because we do. That's how we get each other through the day, And we're not doing anything wrong. We're certainly not hurting anybody. I'm not trying to, like, sell something people don't want or something like that. It's just getting through the day. This is how we get each other through the day, because she's far away. She's all the way in England. We're all the way here in messed up Columbus. That's what I'm going to start calling it. Messed up Columbus. It's ridiculous. And, I wish I would like to see it go more back to the way it was in the 70s and 80s when I was little, because it was a lot nicer then. A lot of people were happier. There was a lot better jobs. There was more jobs. Look how scarce jobs are. What deck? Did you just think you wanted a reading? Or is that me?
I don't know. I did and I didn't. I don't know. Any day.
Okay. Let me see if there's a certain one that calls. 1 or 3. Remember, 1 is daily. 1 or 3.
Do it daily.
Daily. Okay. She looks at me so funny when I do that. That's like, I'm sorry, honey. I'm not trying to scare you. But it just comes to me. Oh, you want a reading? It just poof. It flops into my head. The Rider-Waite deck she got me. The pretty foil. The whole deck is foil. I love it. I had to tape the box up. Did you see how much I had to tape this poor thing up? Because I did. I love it. The box is just as beautiful as the deck, so I don't want it to get tore up, you know? Trying to salvage it as best I can. Interesting. Must have been a reading I did and forgot. Sometimes that happens. Like, what? When did I do this reading? And then that's why I try to write them down, at least sometimes. Because I look at it this way. You can always go back and refer to a certain card. Like if you're doing a big spread, a big layout, and there's a certain card that kind of stood out to you and you want to review it again. If you have it written down, you're like, oh, it was that card and it was that position. Okay, let me read to you again what it means. Because sometimes in our attempt to keep the connection, we end up losing it. Because, you know, life just gets too crazy.
Album, which is such an important, great album, and introduced you to
Hmm.
people out there. Was there a bidding war to get you guys signed by Fueled by Ramen or Island, or was it like, oh, there's
What is Brooke's daily message from this deck for today?
We said the demo in that record to like
Ah,
every rock
fitting.
label from major labels, and like I wish I kept some of the rejection letters.
5 of Swords. Notice there's 2 people walking away dejected, like they've been defeated. First thing that pops into my mind is getting that scammer exposed, which made you happy to a point, but it didn't get you back your customers. You know, because he's like 2 swords are laying on the ground, and he's got 2 over his shoulder and one that he's got this smile on his face, like, ha ha, I won. But you know, it's not that point yet because you're trying to get your customers back, and we will definitely keep working on helping that, hopefully. What's the matter? Aye, aye, Captain. I've got to use my indoor voice, so I'll whisper, and that way it won't bother him. So does that feel right? That feels right. It's like it's a partial victory, you know? Like, they got exposed, that's good, but now we got to work on helping you get your customers back. Which I will incorporate that into my spell for Alicia if I can. Or do one with Alicia's, like do one right after hers. I hope that stereo isn't too loud, because I don't want it to disturb his trying to sleep. Okay. And what's my message today? 3 of Pentacles. I don't trust that couch. That it ain't gonna try to freaking eat my cards. And then that's when I'm ripping it apart. With this I get anticipation, anxiousness, money still being tight. My card hasn't showed up yet. And you know, we're still haven't been able to do the live yet because things have been so busy. Where I'm gonna be, you know, selling my stuff, showing it and everything as much as I can. So I feel like, building my business, working on my business. See the two people, and then the guy's standing on a bench, and he's got a hammer in it. It's like he's nailing something up. So it's coming. It's just sadly one of those things sometimes takes time, So I think that's not a bad, it's a pretty common day message. It's definitely fitting because of everything we're all going through right now. It's a lot. Come on, get in there. Please. Thank you. I love how this is staying pretty cold though, and it don't even have the ice in it. I just got to be careful not dropping the ice in there too heavy because it'll crack it. Because that's what ended up happening to my gem bottles before and stuff. So now that I got that drink down some, I'll definitely put some more ice in it. This is my smoke bag, but it's got just a little tiny piece. Ain't enough to do anything. So I'm going to put this down. I got to find somewhere to put these anyway. I got to find some container or something of mine because I've got some around here somewhere that are different sizes and colors. The lids are different colors. And so these will be empty and ready to sell. Take the stuff that's in them and put them in a container. So that stuff's cleared out. Because this one is full of more of my crystals. I'm trying to get to this back here because I know it needs cleaned out. Oh, dear Lord, I need to clean that and change that paper too. I haven't burnt my Palo Santo in a while. Since he's laying down, no, I gotta change the paper. See, so I don't mean, and I wish he understood that. And what I really need from him is I need him to stop bringing it up because it triggers me. It makes me feel bad. It makes me feel like, well, just let me get right on that and clean the apartment from top to bottom. What are you going to gripe at me about then? I'm sorry this bothers you. Do you really think I do this to bother you? Because no, I don't. It's just my ancestors. They went through a lot. They didn't have anything. I can understand it. And when I see that it's accumulating, I try to find somewhere to put stuff. But I just wish he would stop bringing it up. Because that just triggers me and upsets me. And see, this is why I put paper down a lot of times, even if it's just one sheet, because it can catch a lot of stuff, and it's far easier to fold this up and throw it away, than, oh my God, now I gotta wipe it down and do all this other stuff. Get over there. Because some of it's like literally sticking to the table, so yeah, I'd say it needs to go. Not to mention it looks ucky. It's okay, Carmela. You think I'm gonna throw something at you?
Indeed can help her hire great people.
What's this again?
Indeed you do. We instantly connect you with quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match
I
your
don't
job
remember.
description. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
Using your phone should never have to be a luxury. Walmart Family Mobile now offers free or discounted plans through the Affordable Connectivity Program. ACP is a federal program that helps eligible Americans access the wireless service. You can get up to 8 gigabytes of boosting data for free when you qualify. Apply now at myfamilymobile.com.
What a bloody mess.
Walmart Family Mobile is supported by the Affordable Connectivity Program and Lifeline Government Assistance Program. Please visit myfamilymobile.com/ACP for more information.
Welcome to AutoZone. What are you working on today? Thinking about gas money. No, changing your oil with a full synthetic oil like Enzoil Platinum can help your engine get right now. You can get 5
Okay.
with an SCP extended life oil filter for only $37.99. Get started on your next job today with the power you need when you need at AutoZone or AutoZone.com. Every make and model, something like more oil, steering wheels, wiring, and more. 122 meg inside. You can even buy an upgrade.
And Chris thinks that I keep these trash bags over here out of laziness, but it's not. It's more out of convenience. And when I feel that a bag is getting full enough that it needs to be emptied, I tie it shut, toss it aside. And that doesn't necessarily mean, okay, you got to come and pick this up and take it and throw it away. No, I will do it myself. But if he happens to see it laying there, he'll just automatically pick it up. So I would, it's like I was going to get it the next time I got up for something, but he beats me to it. And then he guilt trips me and makes it seem like I'm doing it on purpose, and I'm not.
Every time I get gas,
Does that actually add up to anything?
I'll make around $200 to $300.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the Upside app now.
Download the free Upside app now to earn real cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code DRIVE for an extra 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank account, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code DRIVE for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code DRIVE.
I try to center it.
Awards are back. It's the biggest night of the year for podcast fans. Celebrate your favorites.
In such a way that when
Check out the nominees for
ever way the ashes fall, it stays on there. And if you do it gently enough, it's a lot easier to kind of scoop it all together, put it up in a ball and
Progressive, we're making things easier.
throw it away.
We'll help you bundle your home and car insurance together so you can save on both. Learn more at progressive.com or 1-800-Progressive.
The Killers.
MGMT, Third Eye Live.
Welcome to the next horrendous alternative. 105.7.
Okay. Because one of the things I plan on doing here soon, or in my head to do, is take my angel and my fairy and make room for them over on the altar so I can clear this table off a little more, because this oil diffuser over here is taking up a lot of room. So I can, and once I get these emptied, get everything in one container, that'll make things a lot easier, because then it won't be so clusterfucked. That's what I call it, clusterfucked. When it's like, because it is, it's like What is all this shit for? Why do I have this here? Get it off. So I do try. And probably one of the hardest things for me being in a relationship with someone that's a minimalist is no matter how hard I try to minimize, he tends to make me feel like it's never good enough. Okay, is that everything? I mean, he doesn't even acknowledge, which sometimes it's just nice to be acknowledged. You know, when you do something, when you achieve something, you know, notice that I'm trying to keep it cleared off. You know, can you at least give me that much? I'm trying to stop making it sound like I'm not happy unless I got my stuff all around me. That is not what's going on here. You know, I tend to do the majority of my stuff from this spot, yes, because this place is too tiny. And every time I get up and move around, I see that and I just want to scream because I don't like it being that way. But it's, you know, where are you going to put stuff as you're sorting through it? I mean, I've got so many books. You know, I would be better off probably at this point just getting a big ass tote and put them all in the tote. One fucking thing instead of all this. Thought about getting some bookcases because I found some nice ones on Amazon, and I've got a couple different colors. But even looking at, okay, say they're a 10 by 5 or something like that, I can't judge that until it's physically in front of me. I have really no idea unless, like, how much you're going to be able to put on each shelf. Is it going to have to be big things? Is it going to have to be small things? You know, what's going to be the best way to utilize it? If it's going to be to use smaller books, then I'll gather up a lot of the small books I have, and then I'll use it for that. But I won't know until I physically have it here how big it actually each shelf is, unless on the picture it happens to show some of the stuff you can put it in it, and what size books, you know, like how many books you're going to be able to fit on one shelf kind of thing. Hello, Brat. And then I try to only do this for a minute, so I count backwards from 60 to 1 and because I know I can't burn it for very long because it bothers him. So I count minute in my head, and when that minute is up, then I put it out because I don't want it to give him a headache. That's not why I'm just trying to keep the energy clear in here as much as I can, especially when tensions are high and, you know, like arguments break out during the day, which with me and him a lot of times, sadly, it does. You've witnessed quite a few of them. When I'm doing a live, it's like, oh boy, this is just the perfect time for an argument right now. So, depending on what we have to do tomorrow when we get back, I'm going to work on getting these Zodiac boxes cleared out, taking the stuff, putting it in a container, and then just for my own sake, a lot of times I'll try to label it, like even if it's just key things that I have in there, because I know me and it's like, okay, I'm probably going to be looking for this. So I'll mark that on one of the, and then I'll tape it inside the lid that goes on the little container. And then I try to put it around here somewhere, out of the way, where it's not taking up a bunch more space, and I try to keep his little section there cleared off. I don't even get acknowledgement for that. Like it's like, I could just as easily cover it with shit, but do I? No. Because I'm trying to be respectful and keep it clean because that's your little area, but this is not. Like every time I look at that stuff, every time I look at this, I know what's under the table. I know how much all this needs to be dealt with. But even if I worked on it for a solid week, I would be lucky to have a fraction of it sorted, truly sorted, have places to put the stuff, and then get rid of the other stuff, like bag it up, give it to the thrift store or whatever, It's like I've got a whole bag of clothes in there up against the wall in the dining room that still hasn't been taken over to the thrift store. I still haven't got my pine branches out of the trunk and the little stump that I'm going to use as a natural candle holder. And if I don't get those out soon, he's liable to just get fed up one day and throw them away. You kept saying you were going to do it, then you didn't. And it's like the pine needles were from this last year's Christmas tree. When they start drying up and breaking down, whatever, you can smash them up in a mortar and pestle. You can use them for money drawing. Pine needles, cinnamon, what else? I know pineapples, listen to me. Yeah, pineapples and cinnamon, no. Cinnamon, there's certain herbs, there's certain, really good money drawing herbs. Like one really good money drawing herb is tansy, because it's called 5-finger grass or tansy. It whatever money drawing it has, obviously, you use it on a money spell, but you can use it, I would imagine, to draw other stuff to you too. It's just because there's such a vast knowledge of herbs and their different properties and what they do, and how somebody can use them for a medicinal purpose, how some can be used as an aromatherapy, how some can be used just in a candle, and your focal point of these herbs, this is what they do. So that's what this candle has been assigned to do, is to bring in those kind of energies. Or when it's something you're trying to cast out, same thing. Find energy, herbs that have those resonating energies that you can put on a candle, and as it burns down, you imagine it releasing that negativity or whatever going out the window. You are amazing. You know that? You pick the darndest time to lay on mommy's lap. You do. Okay, hon. Get up. Yeah, you're not the only one. Ow, I just got stretched. Oh, God. Well, a lot of it's my fault, though, because it's how I make sure she jumps down in such a way that I don't get cut. Yeah. Whoops. Try not to knock my computer in the floor. Get that over here. Thrown out. That up there. Just try to lay it. Okay, let's try to get back. Okay, good. Okay. I'm gonna be probably going to bed here soon myself because still gotta get up at 5:30 in the morning. I think that's the cable that goes to my other laptop. Hey Squeak. Hi baby. Meow. So yeah, I'll probably be going to bed myself about probably about 10 o'clock. Hey baby. I just hope I can get up and do this another day tomorrow because it's weighing heavy on me. Great. That's all I need. Just to be bleeding. So, you can come back, Kalika, if you want. But before you do, let mommy look how squeaky. Alright, look out, baby. Mommy's gotta find her. There they are. Better not chance it. I've got way too much. is the put this back so the ice don't melt. Waste. Oh. Okay, Bella. Just trust that Mommy is not going to squirt you, okay? It's not what I'm trying to do. This one I'm keeping. Isn't that pretty? It's white. Crystal pits, you can see them real good in the bottom. And the lid's got some too. Oops. Sorry, Squeaky. Mommy kind of busy. Here's a purple Zodiac box. Also for sale. Okay, come here. Here's an orange one. I know you can't see the details real good, but here's a blue one. Okay. This one back there is not really in the way, so don't worry about it. See, everything's in there now. over here. Anyway, so I got all those. That's four more. Crap. Great. That's just great. Where's a Band-Aid when you need it? If I don't put these containers back over somewhere. I'll end up bitching about that. She got me good. And I still have stuff to move. Just never seems to end. I just wish Chris understood and would stop making me feel worse than I already feel. Because this place isn't as clean and spotless as it should be, as I would like it to be. And I know that it will never be an issue as far as I don't have to do it alone. Maria will help me, I believe. All I have to do is ask her, say, hey, Sissy, could you help me get this stuff sorted? Get some stuff thrown out, put some stuff in some garbage bags, take it downstairs, like a lot of these empty boxes. I have to keep my resin pieces up here and my resin molds. Excuse me, because the temperatures down in that basement are too cool and damp bacteria can form. It can start compromising the integrity of the pieces by getting too moist, and then bacteria starts growing on them or something, and then it becomes unhealthy. So my resin pieces and all the bits that go with my resin pieces, the mica powders, the ink oils, the food coloring, the glitter, the crystal bits, which that's another big major job I'm not looking forward to, but I know I have to do because I have to. All my crystal bits got dumped in this box that had all the pieces in it that, bless her, Brooke got assembled for me, assembled correctly, and I haven't even viewed them since she fixed them. Most anxious, of course, as you all know, about getting that live done, and I'm hoping that Tuesday will finally be the day when we can do it, because she'll be done with her first 3 visits with Michael, and then she won't see him again until the 9th, 10th, and the 11th. So we'll have her for the 7th and 8th. More to ourselves than when we're taking her up there to have a day visit with Michael. And then she's leaving on the 12th. So the 7th and 8th are going to be our only 2 days to do anything else that we wanted to do that now has been compromised and taken away because Michael's demanding so much of her time, and that's making it hard on us keeping gas in the car. And it's not for lack of, Brooke. She has been really good and helping with that. And we appreciate it. And that's also why I am most anxious to get my card that is coming in the mail whenever it'll finally fucking get here, because then that'll give us some additional money that we can use for whatever, some of it, obviously, I've already promised and said that I would put back into my business. Getting more materials. Getting the pictures taken of the pieces, which Chris is going to do with his camera. I have the perfect backdrop that we can use because it's one that I've never used. Because one, I have been absolutely terrified of the thought of hanging it up anywhere in here because the cats would have it shredded, would be my fear, or they would decide that it was something for them, something to play behind, something to climb, and therefore they're going to snag the crap out of it, and then it's gonna ruin it. I have this big tapestry that's an elephant that I got from the Yuli, the one that me and Maria went to together in April of last year or two ago. It's been, I think, pretty sure a year or two ago, because I remember the day we went, it was April 11th, 12th, and I think it might have just been the 11th and the 12th. That's where I got my dragon deck. That's where she got her Mab statue, because I'm pretty sure that's the fairy queen that it is. I'm just not used to all the differentials of how they pronounce her name. Some call her Maze, some call her Mauve, and some call her Mob or Mab. She is a summer fairy, a summer fairy queen, Apparently, there's a whole seasonal fairy queen thing that I did not know anything about until quite recently. Um, I got a lot of nice stuff from there, and the tapestry was one of them because that's one of the things Brooke said she wanted to do to be able to give a good presentation. Um, Something, a nice background that you can put up some way that you can sit your pieces in front of that will just make them stand out even more. Because I definitely wouldn't want them to see a clusterfuck of shit stacked on top of each other. That's who wants to see that. No one wants to see anyone's mess. Sometimes we can't help it. We were going to go to the witch shops. That didn't happen. We were going to go to the Y. It's looking like that's not going to happen. Because too much other stuff is going on that we just don't have time to do any of the stuff we would have liked to do that we planned on doing, because Michael demands a certain amount of time to be able to see her, and 3 days in a row isn't good enough. No, he's got to have 6. And it's like, tomorrow's her birthday, and he gets her for the majority of her birthday. I mean, that's a little selfish, Michael, considering I'm a big part of who brought her into our lives, And this is the thanks I get. So I struggle with that. I struggle with not being hurt and upset by that, because Michael just don't care. Or he makes us feel like he don't care. He just wants to be selfish and wants his time with her, but he's not willing to compromise. It's like, Michael, we had shit planned to do, and now we can't do any of it because of you. Because you got to be with her 7 hours a day, 3 days in a row. We get her for 2 days to ourselves, and then we have to take her to see you 3 more days. It's like, why did we plan anything at all? Apparently it was a fucking waste of time. And my card not coming is really fucking shit up. Because we could definitely sorely use that money right now. Do I really want to do this another day? Yes and no. Yes, because it's the only time that apparently we're allowed to have with her is the drive up there to drop her off and the drive back. And us, trying to figure out what to do for 7 hours, So it's looking like another day at the library tomorrow. Which is fine, because at least, if I get bored with the stuff that I brought for myself to do, or I decide when we get there I don't want to do any of it, I can always go grab a book off a shelf and just read, or something. So it's looking like the 7th and the 8th is all we've got left to do anything we were planning on doing. We're going to have to do in those 2 days, and decide what order to do them in. Because the pros of the situation are thus: if we do the live the first day, we do it for several hours at least, or decide what is a fair amount of hours. Like when Brooke is doing, when she does her TikTok shop in the UK, before that damn scammer cost her 60 customers. Oh, Hecate, make those bastards pay dearly. Because now we have to get our customers back, and they should have never been taken from her in the first place. And that's what pisses me off, because that's her only source of income. And she just lost 60 customers. 60! That's more than half. It's like, oh my God. While I'm thinking about it, I will go ahead and incorporate this into the multi-candle that I've been burning every day since she's been here, and even before. The words are in the book in my bag. I'd have to get up and get it. God and Goddess, hear my plea. Do now what I ask of thee. Please come and hear me, and let me know you're with me. Help my daughter's friends to better understand that she struggles with, she knows that she's bad about answering people back, and it bothers her greatly. Let her be free of the guilt from that, and help them to better understand that it's something she's working on. She don't know why she does it. She's always done it all her life. She's trying to do better. She's trying to soldier on, so to speak, and she feels like she's being a bad friend. She feels like she's letting her friends down because she doesn't seem to have any more time for them than she seems to have for any of us. She asked me if it made her mad, if it made me mad when she don't answer back. And I didn't have the heart to tell her, yeah, it does, or did, until she explained to me, Mom, I'm sorry, I don't mean to be this way, but it's a struggle for me. I don't know why it's so hard for me to get back with people, and I'm certainly not trying to make anyone mad. I'm not trying to hurt anybody's feelings. I feel like a bad friend. And she's not. When she explained it to me that it was a struggle for her, I said, oh no, honey. I said, I just figured you were too busy and you just couldn't, call or text or whatever. So I just kind of back off because I don't want to feel like I'm cramming myself down your throat. Like a lot of people, I'm sure, tend to make you feel like they're trying to cram themselves down your throat. Well, I'm not one of them. So I wasn't about to say, oh yeah, it pisses me the fuck off. No. It did before I understood it was a struggle for her. Now that I know it is something she struggles with, that she is working on bettering, then I can change my outlook on it, see it from her perspective, and go, oh, that's what's going on. Okay, honey, no problem. And that's why I told her, I said, she said she loves getting letters from me. So I wrote her a letter. I'm going to get back into doing that. I will try to write her as often as I can. But right now, I need to find my blue folder. I need to find my MLM letter. I need to make more copies of it. And I need to send it out to some other MLM people that have sent me their stuff, want me to join their little group or their little clique. So I'm going to turn the tables on them, and I'm going to send them one of mine and say, you want me to join you and do your stuff? Why don't you give me $5.05 stamps? And then I'll think about it. Because at least that's $5.05 stamps. So I can keep writing my daughter. I will have plenty of stamps to be able to ship out orders when they start coming in. Because we only have Brooke for a few more days, and then she's going back to the UK. And I'll be back to being on my own when she's not here. Not that I can't handle being on my own. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying the help that she is trying to provide me, that I greatly appreciate, is to help me get my pieces sold. And she's already got some friends lined up, ready to buy, saying that they will buy. They will definitely buy. And I'm hoping that we can get all of them sold if we can. So help my daughter Alicia, help her friends to better understand that it's a struggle with her about getting back with people, texting them when she gets texted, calling them back when she gets called, and gets voicemails and stuff from them saying, hey, what's up, how you doing, haven't heard from you in a while, is everything okay? So help her not struggle with it anymore. Help her not be riddled with guilt that she's being a bad friend or feels that she's being a bad daughter because she can't even seem to take the time to call her mother. Well, she called me the other day, yesterday or whatever, and it was nice. I really liked it. So I will keep writing to her. I've already sent her one of my MLM letters. Once I find my blue folder and find my envelopes, which everything should have been in that bag, so I don't know where my envelopes have gone, but we have some here, or I may have given them to Chris and said, here's some more envelopes, because sometimes we do have stuff that we have to mail out that requires those envelopes, and get my letters, get some more of them printed off now that Chris knows about it, because I kept the MLM business from him at first, because he tends to be non-supportive in such things, because far too many of them are fraud. They're fraudulent. They're people trying to get your money, trying to make you think they've got this great business that's going to make you a lot of money, and then you don't see a dime of any money at all. And I also ask Goddess and God, spirits, my spirit family, all of you, any of you that can help, my ancestors, even those of you that haven't managed to get through the fog that's my brain yet, please help me to be able to do this stuff the next few days, get it done, have some fun, utilizing the 2 days that it's looking like is the only time we're going to have with her, because by the time we get back home here, it's too late in the day. We don't feel like going anywhere, or the very places that we wanted to go could be closed. We can't expect them to stay open until we get home. That's not very practical or logical. So help me have the strength and the energy and the determination and the happy, positive attitude to do this for one more day. And then I'm not going to do it for the last 3 visits, I don't think, because 2 days isn't going to be anywhere near the amount of time I really need to accumulate recuperate from the flip flop that has been my sleep schedule and my life the past 2 days already. Because I'm trying to be supportive. I feel like Brooke likes it when I go with them in the morning, because even though it's just the drive up there is the only time we have with her, and then the drive back, any places that we stop on the way back home, like we took her to the Walmart yesterday, to one of the Walmarts, so she could see what it's all about, and she loved it. And I really want to take her to the witch shops. I need to get in there and talk to Yafa, because she might be willing to sell some of my pieces in her store. The only problem with that is we would have to price them so high. I don't think anyone's going to buy them. So I think, depending on and being confident that that won't be necessary, I don't want to do something on consignment, because then I can't keep 100% of the profits for having those items in that person's shop. Whereas doing things the way Brooke's wanting to do them, I get all the profits. I put some of it back into the business. Some of it I keep aside for play money, or for unforeseens is what I call them. Is things that happen that you don't foresee happening. They just do. And you're like, oh shit, now we need this money. And wow, what do you know? I've got some. Anyway, I just wanted to do a live, because we haven't been able to do that live yet. So that any of my subs that see this when you guys see it, I hope that you will be able to be on during that live, as many of you as possible. Keep your fingers and toes crossed for me that I get all my pieces sold, and that I'll be able to take half the profits, put it back into the business, getting me some more resin, getting me a bigger workspace, which that one's going to be the hardest to sort out, because I don't have a workspace that I can use. One possible option is the one that I least want to do, and that's to go over to my mom's, take all my pieces, do the live over there. I just don't want to go through the drama of doing things that way, because people are going to complain about it, meaning my family. I don't know. My mom may say that she's okay with it, but is she really? I don't know. My brother, I feel like he's going to definitely put his 2 cents in and disrupt it some way by breaking out into another pointless argument with our mother, because she's saying something he don't like, and he in turn is saying something she don't like, and they just end up in a big fight because they trigger each other way too easily. Can't use the basement because of the temperatures down there. Can't use Maria's place because Brooke is using the bedroom to sleep, you know. I'm gonna stop blathering on and end this live for now. Blessed be. Thanks for any of you that watch this. Like it. Leave me a positive comment. Believe me, I could use some right now. And hopefully we'll be doing I call it my Universal Live, to show all the pieces that we have for sale, and at least be on there for several hours and decide how long we want to stay on, how much time we want to give the people that are going to be buying, because they're in a different time zone. So I guess we'll see you then. Good night.